Hello, everyone. Happy Craft Monday.
Craft Monday.
Craft Monday. It doesn't really go together. It's not like, what is that, alliteration or anything?
Like Taco Tuesday.
What will we call it? I don't know. We'll come up with that. It's me and Becca here in the studio today. We had a little hair time this morning.
Yeah, you want to see my hair?
Yeah, Becca got her hair done.
I don't have my makeup on, but
it looks beautiful. Her blonde is fresh. She let me actually style it, and I gave her a little trim. Not breaking off now.
And I paid her by making her an acrylic keychain.
Yeah.
I also brought her a drink.
So good. $10.
No, but this is priceless.
That keychain is priceless. That's true. Considering I got my last one for free.
Whatever.
What is everyone doing today? Kat, I did.
Make it Monday, Kat.
Make
You're
it Monday.
Genius.
Gosh, Kat, you're on top of it. I love that.
Yes.
Fantastic. Also, they say your hair is gorgeous.
Thank
Becca.
you.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yes. Kat, I saw earlier where you said that you had a good feeling about today, and I don't really want to jinx it, but there is no computer involved today, so
It might be a good live.
fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I hope it's a good one.
Yeah. Rachel is feeling, as far as I know, I have tried not to bother her, but as far as I know, she's feeling much better. She went to, like I mentioned, back to the doctor, and they had given her a couple of shots. She said they hurt like a good word, but
2 good words.
Yeah, 2 good words. But they made her feel a lot better. And so this weekend she was supposed to go to some cabins to celebrate her aunt's birthday. She is there, so I'm taking that as a good sign.
Yes.
That she's still feeling well. But anyway.
Christy asked if I did your hair. Yes.
She did.
I did. I sure did.
Yeah.
She came in for her biannual hair.
December was the last time I got
Yes.
it done. Yes.
She actually decided that she didn't want to look like a troll meeting all of you all at the camp trip.
Yes.
So, and we're also having some pictures done in June that she wanted to be fresh for, you know.
Yeah.
So there is all that.
Anyway, really quickly before we get started, we have a fun promo still going on. A lot of you all have already taken advantage of it, and I'm super excited. If you want to join the flock, now is a great time to do that because you can do it for $9.99 for your first month. $9.99.
An incredible deal.
It is. So I'm going to share a link with you all. Let me know if you have any questions about it, and we'll get started.
Miss Julia said, became an annual member over the weekend, and I'm so glad to be with you ladies again. Thank you all so much. Trisha got the COVID, Becca. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
How are you faring? I'm getting COVID right now. Love your hearts. Okay, so today we are going to be making this cute little plant hanger. Look how adorable this is. And guys, I wish you all could have seen me trying to rig this up so that you can see it hanging. This is actually a tiered tray, and I had gone to the restroom before the live, and Becca, I started taking it apart because I was like, oh, maybe that'll work. And Becca's like, are you okay in there? I'm like, yes, I just found something that would work.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is super, super cute. This is a smaller version of what we're going to make. But obviously, when you see the materials, there are tons of different sizes that you can make. But I thought this little succulent was cute. And then Becca made us one of her little plant markers. It says thirsty on it.
Yeah, we'll do it overhead look in a minute. But all these, Anna, tell them where they can find these files for the markers.
Oh, at oakandlamb.com.
Yeah, if you are a member, you can already download that.
Yes, that is free to you if you're a member. And
Well, it's not really free.
It's
included.
It is included. And a new member, it's only $9.99.
Yeah.
For 1 month.
For 1 month.
Yes. So, today's supplies, let me get this over here. You all probably actually have this. Any good crafter probably already has the majority of this in their craft room. You need hoops.
To be fair, I don't think I have these in my craft room.
You don't?
I have some, but I don't know that I have 2.
Okay, so I had several, but none of them were the same size. You do need
that was my problem.
2 that are the same size. But two hoops, You need jute, or you could use like the macrame yarn. What is that technically called? Like rope, macrame, string?
It's just macrame cord. It's cotton macrame cord. Yeah.
Which I really wanted that, but it's actually kind of hard to find.
It's expensive too.
Is it?
Well, compared to that.
Well, you can use yarn, anything kind of bulky for your stringing. You can do beads if you wanted. You could do colored beads if you wanted also. Then I found these at Home Depot. They are bamboo planter saucers.
I like those.
This is an 8-inch, and the reason I do like this is because it has a ledge on it. You also could just use one of these wood rounds. It doesn't have the ledge on it, but pretty comparable. I'm actually using it as my drilling wood on that. But that is, and you're going to need a drill and some scissors. And you can use hot glue on this if you want to. So we've got our trusty Lynn Lily. I've got that heating up, but when I started messing around with it, the glue is just a little extra security. You could also use wood glue as well. But that is it. That is all we're gonna need today. Maybe a pencil if you're gonna wanna mark that, but.
Back to Lynn Lily, I haven't even shared this with you all. If any of you are wanting a Lynn Lily glue gun, if you use the code BECCA15, you can get a discount on it.
Why is it your name?
I don't know. I really don't know. I told Rachel I wish it weren't, but it is.
Oh.
I know.
Becca.
BECCA15. Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so what we're gonna do, and I was playing around with this last night, so I figured out a few little tips and tricks for you all because I was slightly infuriated. Last night I was trying to wet the wood to bend it because it wasn't 100% doing what I was wanting. But come to find out, you don't have to, so I was overcomplicating it. So just take your outer hoop of your hoops, take both of them off. And I will tell you, because after I did this, I was like, well, what do you do with the inner hoops? You can actually make another one of these out of the inner hoops. They don't sit quite as flush, so you'd have to finagle your disc a little bit, but that way you're not wasting the inside. But when I show you how to attach this, you definitely can. You would just have to run some screws through the top and bottom of this sphere. But if you're one of those that's like, well, now I have 2 random hoops, what do I do with this? Or you could make door hangers, or we'll get into that later. There's stuff that you can do with those. So one of them, completely unscrew all the way. Take it all the way out. Are you overhead or facing?
I can be overhead.
Okay. And then just slip it in and put your screw back in. Now, you can, like I said, glue these together, but when you start finagling it and tightening the two together, you really don't have to. And then especially after you go and put your jute or ribbon or whatever you want to secure and kind of cover these. That is one advantage of using your inners over these, is that you wouldn't have this metal to kind of cover up. But you basically turn them and slide one end into this metal and then one into the other metal. So you've made like an 8 basically, and then just push that in. And then finagle it until it looks pretty even on all sides. Looks pretty decent. Now, originally when I was trying to do this, I wanted to try to even these up on the inside, but when you do make these even, your plate doesn't sit as flush. So if you will push it in just a little bit into the metal, it will actually set a whole lot better. And you, like I said, you can finagle that a little bit once you get it in. I've kind of got that situated a little bit, and then just put your plate in and see. And all 4 of mine are meeting, so that looks pretty good. So then just screw it in tight. Now, if you wanted to, at that point, glue, you can, and I will show you, just put some glue at the main parts of that, just for a little extra security. Make sure it hasn't slipped. We're still good. Do we have a lot of plant moms on here, Becca? Does anyone love plants as much as I do? Becca has let some of our plants here in the studio die.
No, they're not dead.
I'm gonna maybe go get that one and show them.
Well,
it's a little dead.
That one might be dead.
Yeah. She said, that one might be dead. Anyway, so I'm just gluing right where all of these meet.
Christy said, just bought a Lynn Lily. Thanks for the discount. You're welcome, Christy. And actually, it's really funny. Rachel and I were talking about doing a comparison on glue guns for you all, like the dollar store one and Surebonder and Fisker, all those different ones. And then they sent that special discount code that's good through June. And I was like, oh, that's even better. We can promote that for them. So we love Lynn Lily.
What brand was that one that felt like the fiery gates of hell that would scorch us forever that Mom had?
I think it's Fisker.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I've lost fingerprints on a couple of fingers from that one.
Mom, what brand is that blue and orange one that removes? If you all ever need to go into hiding, like with
if you commit a murder or anything.
Yeah, just use Mom's glue gun on your fingerprints, like on your hands.
You'll be done.
No one will.
Or do hair, because most of the bleach has eaten some of my fingerprints off. That's a true story.
Gross.
Yeah, it's terrible. Okay. Done. Now I'm just gonna glue this one too.
Yeah, the Dollar Tree one has been recalled. I saw that, Miss Cindy.
What was wrong with it?
I think it was causing house fires. It's not funny. I didn't mean to laugh.
Oh my gosh, and that's exactly why I don't leave anything plugged in my house.
Well, you shouldn't. I mean,
I don't even leave my power strips plugged in.
yeah.
It's terrible.
Kat says, I miss your humor when you aren't in the studio, Anna. Share this so that Anna can come on full time.
Yes, please do. Please let me come on full
Tola,
time.
hi, I'm glad I caught you. I'm here in Norway visiting my daughter and family. I hope you're having a wonderful trip. That's super fun.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so that part is finished. Now this is where you will get your jute, your yarn, your macrame cord. I'm still thinking that's a fantastic name. And with this, because are you overhead or forward?
Over, what do you want me to be?
It doesn't matter. Well, go forward. So right now we are going to be creating this knot and this knot. At this point, you could decide if you wanted to do a tassel or if you want beads coming down from the bottom of it. If some of you are fancy macrameers, I don't think that's an actual term, but I'm going to coin it for today. Macrame Monday. Then you could macrame up and down from that. I also thought it would be cute if you're using yarn or wanting to go more of a festive, colorful thing. If you did a tassel, you could add beads on some of... Oh! It's going to be okay. Sorry, little guy. Can you make one that says, sorry, please live?
I have one that says I tried.
Oh, man, this is a dirty little thing now. Sorry, I'll replant you later, I promise. Anyway, you could put beads and stuff on the ends of these to make them cute. Also, I got to thinking, and when you go to attach your plate, you could do one continuous long piece of yarn or whatever from hole to hole, and you could even bead some beading in between each one of these to kind of make it look like a little chandelier or something like that. That'd be super cute. That's a disaster. We knew I was going to be a disaster. Dirt everywhere, Becca. Okay. Sorry.
Mom said my glue gun won't die. I wish I had an excuse to buy one. I said, it causes 3rd-degree burns. I feel like that's cause enough.
Why don't you
Trash that thing.
Mom, just buy one.
No, don't buy one. I'll get you one for Christmas or
Yeah,
something.
it's a good Christmas
excuse. I'm going to write that down. Don't buy one.
Okay, so this is going to be personal preference on how thick you want your knot to be. Or if you don't mind that industrial look, you can leave it. But I definitely wanted that covered up. So what I did is cut a pretty good long piece, and I just put it roughly in half, and then tied. Are you forward or overhead?
Forward.
Okay.
Overhead now.
Okay. Tied it in a knot, and then I'm going to take one side and just start wrapping it. And you can pretty much go any directions that you want, as long as you're covering it up. And it's not a exact science on this. I would suggest trying to switch directions occasionally so that it isn't like lopsided and bigger on one side or something. I wish you all could be here because Becca discreetly just turns the monitor around so I can see that I'm not in frame at all.
But you haven't moved.
I did.
Okay.
This is really stretching my arms, guys. She said that she moved the cameras, and she really did. I've got really long arms, and this is not comfortable.
Well, I'll move it back. The problem is that the pole that it was on was rotating, and so Dad came and made it stationary.
Dougie?
I need to just zoom in on it or move the table forward.
Yeah. Yeah, Doug. Did he come today?
Saturday.
Okay.
He fixed
So-
our trash can for us too.
What was wrong with our trash can?
People keep putting their stuff in it, and every time we go to put our trash in it, it's completely full. So we had a pile of trash we had to take to the dump because we couldn't use our own trash can. So Doug put a lock on it for us. I know.
Rude.
I know.
Okay, so when you get done, be sure that you leave a decent length on both of these because you're going to attach your tassel or your hanging portion with that here in just a second. So then just knot that off. And then we're going to go and do the exact same thing on the other side. The bead idea, and you can use any color you want. Yes, yes. Cindy said she loved the bead idea. I should have...
Painted them?
Yeah. I mean, I probably should have just been a little more creative, but you know I'm not going to really hang anything with a lot of color in my house. Although my outdoor space has color.
Red.
I know, I love red. My flowers are like purple and pink and blue.
Floral plants. This doesn't count.
You're a hater.
I mean, it's beautiful.
Becca,
What?
I just don't love lots of color. I do have blue and pink or red on the front.
Yeah, look at her tacky fingernails, and she says she doesn't like color.
My toenails are the exact same color too. Becca said, I feel like you do that one a lot. Guys, I really wish you knew how bad this was hurting my arms right now to stay here.
Push the table up. The whole table.
Okay, bear
Push
with
it
me,
toward me.
guys. Okay, is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can move it even close. Yeah. That's
Oh,
good.
thank Jesus. Okay. I'm not going to have cramps in my arms now. Okay.
And
they
this
say?
keychain that I made you is really, really nice.
Thank you, Becca. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
That Anna.
What?
I knew Anna would be entertaining with her disasters. You do not disappoint.
Are you saying this is a disaster?
I don't know. Maybe it was the disaster of me dumping dirt
That was the
everywhere.
plant, yeah.
Like Mondays is like doomsday or something.
Stop it. Oh my gosh. This weekend though, we're not like, my mom was born on Friday the 13th. We don't really believe in all that. But this Friday the 13th and Saturday were really weird and odd and sort of terrible for us. So we're ready for a new start.
I mean,
Weird day.
Friday was interesting.
Yeah.
Listen, if any of y'all ever need any customer service emails written, if a company is not being fantastic to you, you just have Becca do that for you. We had a slight disaster. You know the company that we had make our little cartoons of me, Becca, and Rachel?
We've ordered 6 times from them now.
Yes. And
7.
so I did one of me and Mark and Granger. And while they're not like stupid expensive, they're not like cheap. And so they sent me my first revision or my first copy, and I was like, oh, I need some revisions on this. And let me just say, when Becca did hers, her kids had like stuff in all their hands and game consoles, and Becca had cameras and drinks and all that kind of stuff. I had no accessories, no background. It was me, Mark, and a dog, and they completely screwed it up. Well, then I asked for a simple revision, and they texted back and said, there will be no revision. This is it. And so then Becca, Mama Bear over there, came in to save Anna's day, but it's still not completed, but that one was an interesting one. Okay, so both of these are finished now with that. And we will make our little tassel for the bottom. And it's gonna be the exact same that we did 2 weeks ago. When did we make the tassel? What are you looking at me for?
I'm looking at all your supplies because I'm creating a supply list right now.
Oh, they're gonna need a phone for their tassel. Okay, so this is just what I used to make mine last time, and then just wrap it around there.
That's roughly 6 inches, right?
Yeah.
So remind me how big your hoops are.
13, hold on, 14. These are
10 inch.
10 inch, and that one is a 6 inch.
Okay, and then the bamboo.
These are 8
stand.
inch bamboo planter saucer, and this one is, I'm gonna say, a 4 inch. That little guy is. Okay. Wrapped that around.
I can't link a phone.
It's the iPhone 13 Pro.
Stop.
Yeah.
How big are those beads?
They are the 3/4 inch with the 8 inch, the 1/8 of an inch hole.
Okay.
Okay, so once you have made your loops, then just take your extra, go through the top and tie that together. You could actually, let's do that. I'm gonna do that if I can actually get it to go in there. Put a bead on here. I don't know if both of them will fit in there now that I've said that though. Please go. It may not happen, guys. Oh, yep. Yay, okay. There we go. And then attach it. Becca, do you want me to paint this one for you?
Sure.
Not today.
Oh, no?
Oh, do you? You know, Becca's not a very good plant mom. I'm just going to tell you all that. She can keep her beautiful babies alive, but her fiddle leaf, whew,
That's all I have time for.
it had a rough life. Okay, then just cut extra to wrap around. Do you have any live plants in your house right now?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I have a hydrangea.
That's the one that was from that live that we did.
Mm-hmm. I have a baby fiddle fig. I have a snake plant. I have.
Those snake plants are almost impossible to kill.
Oh, it's amazing. And then 3 plants that the plants that the kids did.
For Mother's Day?
No, 2 were just for fun. Just for funsies. Oh. Sorry, I'm not being chatty. I'm trying to get this list for you all. I didn't think about doing it before. I kind of want to add the macrame cord for them too, though.
Yeah.
I might do both. We need to get some here.
The macrame cord?
Yes.
Do any of you all like to do macrame? Mom used to do it, didn't she? I think it's like definitely a big thing now.
Ooh, you can get, lots of colored jute on here. That would have probably been more fun.
Oh my God.
It's actually a really great balance because Anna and Rachel don't love color and I do. So I feel like we can give you all a healthy balance.
Yeah.
of project ideas.
Healthy. Then just cut the loops on the one side and then even them all up. And a trick with the jute, because sometimes it will start flipping out. And so when I want mine to hang straight, I will just take water to them and then let them air dry, and gravity will help with them sticking out and looking funny. Well, also, if you were to put beads on the end of them, that's going to weigh it down too. Okay, that is done. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, now then the top, you could do like a 5-strand braid on the top of this and attach it. That would just make it thicker. Or we're going to be putting beads on it, so I don't feel like it needs much more than those beads. But you are just, actually you can cut the extra string off on this side. What does that sound?
It's the air conditioning.
Oh. Okay. Tie that around.
What size drill bit are you using?
Where's the box? This is a well-loved one. I'm gonna say, since that's an 1/8 inch hole on these. Actually, hold on, I'll tell you. It's an 1/8 inch.
Amazing.
Yep. Okay. That is tied. Now just decide how long you want your hanger to be and leave extra because you'll make a loop on it. The infuriating thing for me about jute and stringing them is that it gets frayed on the end. So you could take tape and wrap it around the end to make like a shoelace plasticky part, which I may need to do, or I'm gonna have to just continue to keep cutting the frayedness. Frayedness? Frayed?
Not a word, but I like it.
Mm-hmm. The boogered edges.
Oh, dear Lord.
I'm telling you what.
Wow.
That is really a well-rounded word, though. You can use it in tons of instances.
Boogered.
Old boogered. Have you all seen those, what are those beads made out of, Becca, that kind of look like colored plasticky polymer bead looking things? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, they have them on pacifier clips and that kind of stuff.
Oh, they're silicone beads.
Are they silicone?
Yeah.
Well, I love that like chunky look, and the colored ones on that would be really pretty on something like this too.
Yeah, it would. Like the multifaceted ones that sort of look like,
yes.
That would look really cool. Yeah.
Like,
They have some multi-tone too. Shauna said, how many times can we enter the May June craft challenge? 1 entry, Miss Shauna, so make it super good.
Okay, then if you wanted to, I'm like, obviously that's preference, make that as long as you want. But since this one's already big, I don't like for mine to hang super, super, super far down. But then just up at the top, make a loop knot. You can probably, if any of you all are good at making knots, do like sailor knots and that kind of stuff. But I always have to Google that because I don't know, I can't remember what knots are. Becca, oh look, I missed a bead. We could have made that longer. It's gonna be okay. Okay, now we are just going to attach our plate. And what I'm gonna do is set it in here. And this, some of y'all may cringe, is not super, I don't know what the word I'm trying to look for, but basically it's not an exact science on this. Line it up and mark where your, the outside of your rings are kind of gonna meet the plate, and go about 1/8 of an inch in from the edge, because that's where you're gonna drill your holes. and then take it out.
Okay, Christina, I have updated the description with the supplies used. So check those out.
Just go all the way through. And best I could, oh, I went into the table.
Are you kidding?
Just a little bit. I mean, I get a hole in the table and Rachel's blue paint's still on the ground. So it's okay, don't look.
No, I'm going to get the thingy for you to drill into.
I have one.
No, that's clearly not thick enough.
I was a little ambitious.
Don't tell Rachel I'm letting you use it.
No, I've just got one more. I'm done.
This.
I'm not going to use that. I don't want Rachel's leftovers.
This one might be mine.
Okay, it's good. It's good. It's all good. Now, I did have to go back in and make these a little bit bigger, best I can remember, to get the jute in. So you can just go in like wider circles with that.
Could you just notch the plate and set it in? Yeah, you could.
You could. You definitely could. And then you would just wood glue that. That would be like a whole lot cleaner line, yes. Like if you didn't want to try to add any decorative beading or anything to the in-between or anything like that. I figured though that people that are not super in love with woodworking tools, or power tools, that they would be more apt to use a drill than they would like a saw or something like that to notch it.
Yeah.
But you definitely 100% could do that. So then I'm just going to cut 4 pieces of jute, twine, whatever you want to call it, for the holes.
I think us Southerners call it jute.
I wouldn't call this baling twine though.
No, it's not twine.
I mean, that's not what I've ever seen on bales of hay around here, so. And then slip those in. Easier said than done.
We have some members' spouses who are excited about the craft challenge.
Are they participating?
Scott is.
Oh.
And Russ is thinking about it. And yeah, this is exciting.
Do they already have their designs in mind, or you know what, guys? I still haven't. Anna needs to laugh. Mom! They already know I'm psycho, Mom. Anyway, I still have no idea what I'm doing for the craft challenge, guys. And then I found out we're at dinner the other night and Becca goes live to talk about something that we're doing for the camp trip where I have to make something. And I was like, no one tells me anything. So now I have to come up with 2 ideas.
Yep.
Okay, so they are just strung through like this. Now, when I go to place the plate in, I just kind of tie them loose at the beginning, and then we'll go back and knot after I make sure that they're level. You can also, if you want to, take your knots up under so that they're hidden, but you can do that before you actually go to tie it tight. I would also say, I don't 100% know how strong these hoops are, so I probably wouldn't be putting like really heavy ceramic pots or anything like that. I'd probably want to stick around the 5 to 8 pound mark, Becca, would you say?
I wasn't listening, I was reading.
You never listen to me.
I don't listen to Rachel either.
Rachel is super attentive. Where's Rachel? Okay, this is decently level. So then go back and just tie them tighter.
Apparently someone made the comment about your laughter and another commented that the drill reminded them of Dennis, so that's why she wanted you to laugh maniacally.
Mama?
Yeah.
Russ doesn't have a clear idea yet, but he's thinking we'll probably make a decision soon. So are you and Russ gonna make one together, or are you making two separate entries, Stacy? Which, by the way, didn't Russ have a birthday this weekend?
Isn't it today?
Is it today or was it? I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday? Mom says I have my camp challenge completed. Yes. Who was it? Mark told me that you showed him.
It is special. It's adorable. I mean,
That's what Mark said.
It's adorable. The special part is the part that if you try to hug mom or something, you're going to be impaled. So
What? I didn't know about that part.
yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. It has straight pins on it.
What?
And a seam ripper. And I said, why don't you just put some open scissors and razor blades on it?
She's gonna be like a porcupine, like a human porcupine.
It is really, really cute though.
Okay, guys, and that is it. We are done. You want to go forward facing?
Look how cute.
So cute. I mean,
Put a plant on it.
I think this one's a little tall.
Oh. Grab that one right there on the shelf, the blue shelf. No? Okay.
Oh, here.
Oh, I thought you just decided not to.
No. Look. And if you're like Becca, you could even put a fake plant on this.
That's exactly what would happen.
Then you don't ever have to water it.
I just have to dust it.
So cute, guys. I really should be ambitious and do some cute beaded things around that.
It is cute. It's very
And
cute.
repost.
You could also put some sort of like hand painted element on the side of the bamboo saucer. That would be really cute.
Yes.
I
I mean, these are all creative people, so obviously you all can all take it up several notches.
Yeah.
You could paint your actual hoops as well.
Or wrap them with like yarn or fabric.
All the way up.
A pretty printed fabric would be really cool wrapped
So
around them.
this is like the bare minimum. This is your starting point, and then you all just go from there. I feel like
You know what?
What?
Maybe our next craft challenge will be to take this idea and put their spin on it. That would be
Okay.
really cute.
I think that I'm gonna hang it from the ceiling over Rachel's desk and put her like Pop-Tarts or something on it.
She would love that. She would
I
love
know.
that.
Or like she can bring her bird to work.
No, Al hates me.
Does he?
He hates me. Yeah.
Well, that's finished, guys.
So
Does
cute.
anyone have questions?
They all love it.
Okay.
Heather said, please like the video. We have 104 people watching and only 42 likes. So she said, please like the video. For the 106 now watching, we have shared it already, but now is a great time. Anna, do you want to tell them about our special sale going on, or would you like me to do that?
I mean, I can do it.
Okay. First of all, let them know we have new files today.
We do have new cut files. Do we want to look at that, or did you just launch?
They launched at 12, so we can look at them if you want. This has to be here, though.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we won't do that.
Yeah, sorry, guys. My computer doesn't like that thing either.
We have some fun dad files that came out that you all can use for Father's Day. And what?
Mom. You could sew fabric tubes and scrunch them.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. It's like those cord covers, like the chain covers. Velcro those things on. Anyway, go ahead.
Check out the files if you haven't already. There are some cute ones. And if you are wanting to join, now is a great time to join and grab the membership for $9.99.
$9.99 for the first
For
month,
the first
guys.
month, yes. And then if it's not a great fit for you, you can cancel. We really think that you will be a great fit. If you plug in and watch the member-only content, look at the private Facebook group and plug in with our members here, plug in here on YouTube. I don't know that you can plug in and really make an effort to be a part and not like this community.
And that is the one thing. I mean, like, obviously, Becca and Rachel had a relationship with many of you all before we started Oak and Lamb. And it's one of those things that's like, you know, I'm technically an outsider, but if you get in and start talking to people and you get to know people's stories, and it becomes more than just a crafting community. Because
It's a family.
It is a family. It is 100% an online family. And sometimes I feel like I'm connected more to you all than people that I see every day, even, you know.
Well, because there's more of an effort to communicate with them because you're not actually physically in contact.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So super. If you do join, 100% ask to join the flock, because that right there. I mean, the cut files and the education and stuff are amazing, but the community and the help that you even get in the flock is priceless, really. I mean, because sometimes we'll get asked questions and it's just impossible for us to answer absolutely everything from everyone that has questions. But if you put it in the group, a lot of times these seasoned crafters know stuff that we don't even know, and they've got valuable information to add too. So it's a great group.
Kat said, question, do you get a higher rating on YouTube if you get more activity in the chat? I thought you did, so that's why I'm constantly commenting.
We just thought it was because you loved us.
Yeah, we did. That's what we thought. I actually don't know. Rachel would probably know the answer to that. I personally don't care either way. I just like for you to comment. It makes me feel like you like us. Any happy birthday files yet?
Our birthday is in June, so maybe we can make that happen.
It's actually really interesting. I've been trying to do files based off holidays that are like coming up.
Oh, our birthday is definitely a holiday.
Since there isn't like a birthday holiday, I just have skipped right over it. I haven't even thought about it. No, I need to do that for sure. Great thought, Miss Sarah. Join. You will not regret it, was what Miss Beth says. The flock is the best. Everyone is positive and helpful, so uplifting, just like a family. Can you make blue Queensland healer dog SVG files? I will probably not be doing custom dog files, and here is why. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of breeds. It would take me forever to do those. Also, for me personally, maybe in the future when we have some more artists, when we pull on some new artists, they can do those. But since like those specific types of dog files would be so like detailed, I'm not that kind of artist.
I'm going to tell you all of this. So we all know Becca, that she's the super computery person and that I struggle big time with that. And I have Illustrator on my laptop and wanted to create a graphic for a small wood sign. And it was very basic. Like Mark and I got engaged October 22nd of 15, and then we got married October 22nd of 16. So I wanted to do a 10/22, 15/16, and on the 15 it says yes, and on the 16 it says I do. Super basic, a little bit of different colors. It took me over an hour in Illustrator. And how many times did I message you, Becca?
I don't know.
Probably 4 times. I'm like, how come it's not writing? She said, because your cell isn't big enough. Or like all these random things that she's just a wealth of knowledge. And it was just a matter of my text wouldn't go in because I hadn't made the box big enough for how large my font was. And it's things like that now I'll know though, but she was like, make your box bigger. And I'm like, oh. So I cannot imagine how many hours it would be to have all those dog breeds in there. Lord have mercy. That's why everyone just needs a doodle, because they always kind of look the same.
Stop.
Little Grangey. Is Miss Shirley saying her birthday's June 22nd?
We have lots of June birthdays. If I'm remembering correctly, Kat's is the 27th.
Hers is?
I think Linda's is in June too. Linda, yours is in June, right?
Jen's is June 9th.
Yeah.
I know, computer. I'm telling you all, I make up new words all the time. We should just keep an ongoing list of those.
No, you were definitely not the only one who messages me. Several of you messaged me in a panic from Illustrator. Actually, Donnie called me the other day. I was on the way home and he was like, I've got an Illustrator question. I was like, all right.
Sometimes, and the bad thing is when I get in a real pickle with that, it's like when Becca's actually trying to work and she's probably like, I'm going to block your number.
No, what she loves to do is to FaceTime me so I can see her screen, but then she points it at something that's not even her screen.
Oops. Sorry. Anyway, does anyone have any questions, anything?
Oh, they're just chatting. There's 130 people watching, so
there's not.
We're not going to get off yet. But
okay,
really,
that's fantastic.
They're enjoying this, so I say we We stick with it. Yes, Wayne's birthday is the 23rd of June, 23rd of June. Your new words are Anna-isms, is what Trisha says.
Oh, I like it.
Yes.
I like it.
Dana's is June 30th. Lots of June. June must be a great month.
So is Tracy's.
Birthday month for creative people. Not to say that, well, yeah,
Well, we technically were supposed to be July, though.
Yeah, but that's why we were born in June.
Would it be a pain to make a member-only course on Illustrator A to Z? I think that you have talked about that after we get some of the core courses taken care of, correct?
It won't be member only.
Okay.
We will be doing a course, but it will be a paid course.
Cats is the 27th.
Yes, the 27th. So the full course will be a paid course. I'll continue to do some member-only content that's included on Illustrator. And then there will be some parts of the course that, we'll make some things available, but the entire whole course would be a paid thing because it will be an extensive something. So.
While you're at camp, will there be videos or taking a break?
Yeah, no. Yeah, we'll there will be pre-recorded videos, so there will be content for those of you.
We will definitely go live in the flock group, won't we?
Yes. Yeah.
In the flock group, so that you
obviously not crafting at there, but
correct.
But we'll be. Hey, this is we could do a meet and greet video for you all. Yeah, but as far as like crafting content here on YouTube, there will be pre-recorded stuff for you all.
But I feel like YouTube world really doesn't 100% care about us meeting and not, but the flock group would love
correct
to meet the people that they're not getting to meet and all that.
So that would
kind
be
of
on
stuff.
Facebook,
So
yeah.
We'll do that so that you all kind of feel included also.
Yeah, I just paid for a course to learn silhouette in 30 days, and it's great. Yes, it's great. If you find a great course, it's well worth it. Honestly, I wish that I had known about a course when I was learning Illustrator. I think it would have saved me a lot of headache.
Mom says she's been working on our menu and the grocery list. Becca and I were actually talking about this today, and for the amount of food that we will need while we're there, and for
because we're going to be there for 9 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then for like our little meet and greet, we're gonna have some food type stuff too. Oh, I was like, we're definitely gonna have to go to the grocery store like before this happens. So there's a Walmart and stuff like that. Probably
15 minutes.
10 or 15 minutes away. Mom and I went in the dark one night to level out my camper to get extra wood, because we didn't have enough, and it seemed like it takes a whole lot longer in the dark. Especially when you have Mom and I both can't see at all in the dark. I don't know why the guys didn't go. We both have real bad astigmatisms. It was terrible.
Yeah, you should not ride with Anna in the dark.
I know, it's so
not
bad,
a good
guys.
thing.
It is so bad. I'm like, I can't see a thing.
Yeah.
And someone made a comment about me getting really close to my computer one time to see. That's why, because my astigmatisms are really bad. And they say that it's hard, like glares with my glasses, so I just don't wear them on set. That's why I get really close.
It might not be so well. It might not be so bad with these because we have the lights at different angles.
Well, I would love to be able to see.
Yeah, yeah. I'm envious of all who get to meet at camp. I look forward to seeing some pictures. Yes, Miss Shirley. And then we honestly need to start planning our next event so that you guys have a lot of time in advance to plan to be there. So hopefully we can get that. We really want to do a cruise. But with COVID numbers coming back up, like I just don't really feel comfortable putting all the time and energy into scheduling something like that at this point.
Well, I feel like we would want to give them plenty of time to budget for that and plan.
Oh,
and do so.
absolutely.
I mean, I would think that in another year, hopefully, we would be good.
Yeah.
So like maybe next summer we could do that.
Yeah, true. Anywho.
Yeah. Are we good?
Stacy says, me too, FOMO for real. We still have 130 people watching.
Mom says there's a Kroger.
Yes.
What was that on the right, Mom? Before Walmart?
Kat says, I just know it's not going to be near enough time to spend with you all.
Oh, Kat.
No, I'm really excited.
You can come park your camper at our house.
Yeah.
Yeah. play with Granger while I'm doing hair or something. I hope she loves you all. She's a little skittish at first.
Yeah.
She doesn't love men all the time, and she really doesn't love men that have hats on at first.
Or mustaches.
Or yeah, even though her dad has a mustache and he wears hats all the time. I don't really know. She's a sweet girl when she loves you, though. She loves Becca.
Yeah.
Loves Becca. Like, when Becca was at our house this weekend, we had a cookout, and Becca, at the end of the day, was like, Granger, you didn't give me any lovins.
Normally she'll come immediately and give me a hug.
And so Granger comes flying over, jumps in Becca's lap on the back porch, and like practically taking her head off.
Bit my arm and headbutted
Didn't
me.
like bite.
But bit my arm and
Yeah.
headbutted me and then
Yeah.
ran away.
And I was like, you asked her to come over there.
If we didn't have jobs to get back to, I totally want to move to Tennessee were it not for my family here. Tennessee is great, honestly.
Oh, I do love Tennessee.
I mean, aside from the allergy issues, but you know, you just take a daily antihistamine.
A daily, it's fine.
Yeah.
We before we had our cookout on Saturday, we took the rainbow to our outdoor furniture to try to get extra dirt and pollen and stuff off of it, just to minimize all that. You would not believe how disgusting that rainbow basin was. I was like, dear Lord, this is what we breathe in all the time. It's so gross.
Mitzi will have to stay in the cabin. She's not very social. Debbie, maybe Mitzi will want to come. You know,
What kind of dog is Mitzi?
Yeah.
Is she little?
My dog, I have one dog who will shiver to death and die if she gets in front. Yeah.
Like has a stutter, we think.
Yeah.
Her voice is a little stutter.
Yeah.
'Cause
The
she's so
other
nervous.
dog is so social, it's not even funny.
Elliot will beat the absolute living hell out of you with her tail.
Yeah, well, but Kat
But
has
it's a
labs.
love. It's
Kat
love.
has labs, so she's used to
Okay.
that. Yeah.
What is for lunch today? I had hard shell tacos from Taco Bell, guys.
I don't know. I'm hungry though.
I asked you if you wanted anything.
I wasn't hungry then. Now I am.
There's no food truck out here, I don't
I
think.
know Mondays are the worst. There's never a food truck here on Mondays.
Maybe I need to change my day.
Maybe there's 149 people watching. What? You guys are psycho. Why do you?
Why do they wanna see me?
We're boring. A what? A rescue? A cairn? What?
Where does, I don't see that.
Rescue cairn? Debbie friend. She's coming. Can't live without her.
Cairn.
I don't know what that is.
Kat, are you bringing all 3 dogs?
Is she gonna leave one at home?
I mean, I don't know.
Smoked chicken sounds good. Ooh, maybe I'll get Buddy's barbecue. Their potato salad is so good.
Ew.
I don't want the actual
loves
barbecue.
Buddy's
I just
barbecue.
want the hogback potato. That sounds good. Like a Toto dog. Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Oh, I really need her to love me.
Like a scruffy, like the scruffy hair and that looks
Like that
Oh
wiry-
my gosh, I can't wait. I have a beagle pup mix that will beat you with his tail out of love. My pit husky mix will lick you to death. We have no lives. Working from home, you are my engagement with the outside world.
Like, have we never heard of, I don't even think we're saying that right, a cairn.
Is it? Are we saying it right, Karen?
Why would you spell it like that?
I thought she had a typo.
I did too.
No, but Debbie doesn't normally have typos, so that's why I was very confused. 149 people watching and only 60 likes, Miss Linda says.
That's a terrible statistic right there.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Like.
Yes, but blonde. Oh, Debbie, I can't wait to meet her. I bet she's adorable.
How old is she?
So cute. Is anyone bringing a cat? That's what I want to know.
Is Beckett bringing his?
No.
That flight risk?
Yeah. No, Rachel's not coming till Wednesday, so Rachel has agreed to go to the house and just check on Smalls halfway through. Like, make sure he still has good food and water and maybe change out his litter box and so that he can make it the rest of the week as well.
Kern. I think it's like Kern.
Okay. Ugh, I hate the English language. Honestly, it's so ridiculous.
I still got to do my Wordle for the day. So
Yeah, you're not going to get it as good as me. There's no way. I'm telling you.
Because you had a lucky ass
I
guess.
did have a really lucky guess.
So Becca and I and Ben every single morning will do the Wordle around 6:30 and send it to each other to see, because we're a very competitive family and we like to see who gets it and the least amount of guesses, right? So I haven't done it yet today. Most of the time, Ben sometimes will do it like 1 o'clock in the morning and then just waits till the next morning to send it to us. But he can never send it to us because he always starts with the same word. And so we would know like what letters in his words were in there. And is everyone familiar with Wordle? It's like a word game, but it's one time a day. It's like everybody in the entire world has the same word and you have 5 guesses and it's a 5-letter word. And then once your first guess, it will tell you if any of those letters were in them there or if it was in the right order.
Like the right space.
In the right space. And then you go from there. So you only have 6 guesses total to get it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's slightly infuriating. And Becca evidently got super, super lucky this morning.
I did. Yeah. They're all saying that they have no lives and that they're homebodies and that this is their socialization. And I can absolutely relate. This weekend, I actually texted Anna and Rachel and said, this is why I never leave the house.
Can we please also talk about how Becca posted probably a month ago that said something about I'm setting myself up for summer failure because she got...
No, I said I'm basically solidifying my title as neighborhood babysitter. So she has this inflatable water slide that the kids play with. Now, mind you, Fallon is 5 and Beckett is 8. He'll be 9 soon. And they are by far way younger than the majority of the other children in the neighborhood. And Becca texted me and Rachel yesterday and said, I have 7 children at my house right now. And one at the top of the hill screaming to come down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this other little child that's evidently an angel that she doesn't love to keep after because he's everywhere and young. But anyway, they have all these other kids that come down and we're having fun and
they're great kids.
Great kids. But I said, how did you become the official babysitter?
No, you said something about how did you become the fun house? And I was like, I don't know, because I'm the meanest mom in the world. Like, I really don't know.
But one of them came down with these cool new, some kind of marker?
The Sharpie paint marker things was telling me about it. He's so funny. He came. He was like, what have you been up to?
Well, evidently she'd never met him, and this last week.
Well, no, I had met him, but I've never talked to him specifically.
Oh,
like
he comes over and says, "I got a perm." First thing, and come to find out, it was with a lady that works at my salon.
Yeah. And
salons here are like churches. There's one on every corner, so the probability of that happening was crazy. But then he said, "Do you know what graffiti is?"
It's like, yeah. How old do you think I am?
And so she went and got him paper and they like colored and stuff together.
Yeah,
so
they were sweet.
Like
They're sweet kids. It's so funny.
So Becca's gonna. Everyone needs to send donations to Becca for extra Capri Suns and Little Debbie's because she's gonna be feeding the neighborhood this summer.
No, honestly, I really would love to get a refrigerator for my garage so that we can have drinks out there.
So they don't have to go in.
Yes. I would
if you get a big one for here, you can take that one.
Yeah.
It's not gonna fit there.
Oh, my goodness. What do you all want to talk about? Let us know. It's like a podcast.
Let me double check what time my client is. Hold on a second.
Oh, do you have another one? It's 2:00.
Not till 3.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
That's so funny.
Graffiti is awesome. Have you ever done graffiti stuff? Not like on a building, obviously, but if you tried
because I can't
graffiti-
draw.
No, you can't actually. You are the cool mom on the block.
We have a mini fridge for our back porch. Yeah, I just want something little that the kids can, like, I can put extra drinks and stuff in for them. And I'm going to have to invest in like 40 boxes of those pop freeze things that cut your mouth open when you eat them. And, yeah.
We need to get some of those for the camp trip.
I always put them in the camper for the kids during camp trips. Always. You didn't know I had them in there?
No.
Literally always have them in my freezer. In the camper. Yeah.
I love those things. Mom's not an app, just Google New York Times.
Yeah, I wish it was an app.
They have an app. Not like there's a knockoff app.
Yeah.
There's one that Mark sent me. Oh my gosh, have you ever tried it? That one that has 36 puzzles in it?
Yes.
It is so much fun. So it's basically the exact same thing as Wordle, that there are 36 different boards. And so it's like all 36 boards update at the same time. But you only have, I think, 5 extra guesses in addition to the 36 before you get in the negative. And then once you're in the negative, you can't win it. But I've pretty much got that one figured out. I love it.
Otter Pops are the best. So I think these are similar to the Freezy Poppy thingies, but these characters are so much cuter.
How close is the shop to the studio? I think it takes me right at up 2 or 3 minutes to get back there, Miss Linda.
Yeah.
Christina, that rug is from Overstock. I can find that link. Let's seeing the kids learning to skate. I love it. Did you never posted the picture of the kids skating with Wayne dragging them, did you?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
That's the best picture ever. You cut the top off and take a little of liquid out and stick booze back in and seal it with a hair straightener and Teflon sheet.
It's like a modern day Jello shot.
Adult popsicles.
I had 3 boys and I swear I lived in the arena. Yeah, we apparently, I've got to ask our skating rink if they have like a annual family pass or something, because apparently we're just going to live there. The kids have gotten a whole lot better. Beckett still acts like he's running in them, which is interesting. Not so much skating, but anywho.
He still just pretty much runs in them, though.
Yeah,
I have no idea how he does that.
Miss Crystal, I haven't talked to Rachel today. I texted a little bit yesterday, but she's at a cabin celebrating her aunt's birthday this weekend. The fact that she's there, I feel like, is a good sign. Last time I talked to her about how she felt was Saturday, and she said she felt so much better. So I'm thinking, I didn't want to bother her while she was on her trip, but I'm thinking she is doing a whole lot better. What are we making tomorrow? I don't think we have a live tomorrow. Hold on. I think our next live is on Wednesday, but let me make sure. It is the 18th. Yes, it's Wednesday at 1 o'clock. And we are going to be making, if you look at the thumbnail, there are those stackable Cricut mugs. So we're going to be doing those. And we're going to be talking about color palettes and how some of you who have been with us for a while have probably seen me do this, but kind of how I use color palettes and use them to change colors and things. And so we're going to use one file that has one color palette, but 4 different colors or color placements. And so we're going to talk about that. And then we're just going to make the cute little mugs in our mug press. So that's going to be super exciting. And I think the next live this week is going to be a comparison. It's not scheduled yet, but a comparison of the auto press and clamshell press. So we'll compare the two using HTV, sublimation, and probably printable heat transfer vinyl too. And then we have a fun lineup with lots of comparisons. You guys really like those. I definitely want to do the comparison of the hot glue gun too.
There's no comparison.
There is no comparison.
No comparison.
You're right. Did you even use that today?
Yeah, I did.
I wasn't paying attention.
You never pay attention.
No.
Little guy.
Our little Lynn Lily there.
Have we named her?
Lynn. Her name's Lynn Lily.
Oh, Lynn.
Yeah. So I posted those keychains from the video that aired on Wednesday, Saturday, which you all seem to love. And the DIY Till I Die glue gun was there. And Lynn saw it on our Facebook and was like, oh my gosh, I need this. And I thought it was super fun that she liked it. So if she sends us her mailing address, I'm going to ship one to her. It's super cute. It's the cutest glue gun in the world.
Cute. Oh my gosh, Amy. Becca, do you remember my client Amy that used to work at Maurice's? She had long dark hair. She said that she just found us and bought a Cricut Maker 3. So excited to learn to use it.
That is so fun. That's
I haven't seen
amazing.
her forever. Last time she had a baby. And do you have more than one baby now? I've not kept up with you on social media at all.
That is so
That's
fun.
so fun.
Kat,
Kat, what kind of keychains are you gonna make?
the ones like I taught.
But I know that. But like, what are they gonna look like?
Oh. Yes, I love creating color palettes. Yay for color palettes. Linda, thank you. Their new skates are very cute. They really like them.
But let's just talk about these skates for a minute, because Becca has found a pair that's, of course, oak and lamb colors of some sort. And
they're
she
so cute.
wants a pair of roller skates. Now, mind you, we did not grow up roller skating, and so I don't really feel like either one of us is going to be fantastic.
Here's my
at
plan.
it.
Here's my plan. My plan is to get them because I would like to roller skate with my kids. But my first plan is to practice on the carpet. Just see how it goes. And then I'm going to practice in my in my garage so that no one can see me. And then if that goes well, then I'm going to go to the skating rink with the kids. And if it doesn't go well, then I'm just going to tie them up cute and hang them on a hook.
Because they're pretty. It's like those. Who was it? Was it Beth that got, or Shauna that got the mini itty purse just because it was cute?
Oh, Shauna. Yeah. Shauna, the cow, the one with the cow.
Yes.
But I got this. I've been wanting these skates anyway, and then I got this issue of Magnolia. Do you guys subscribe to the Magnolia magazines? And Joe is wearing them, the exact ones, and I was like, "This is a sign from God that I should just go ahead and order."
Like, God said to me, "I need these," and I'm like.
Speaking of color palettes, this is an inspiration for color palettes that I would definitely pull from. I love to look at magazines like these.
Actually, interior design tip, I have had several people tell me that when they're going through color palettes, that they do go through...
Look at this color palette.
magazines.
Yeah.
So like if you're trying to do a nursery or something, look on there and say, oh, I like all these colors together.
But I just love all
color
of this.
palette.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Side note.
But so here's my thing. One of my clients was telling me that one of her adult friends that is very close to mine and Becca's age was roller skating, and she fell and broke her arm. And I don't know the specifics of this, guy, so don't crucify me if what I say is like not medically correct. But evidently there's like 3 nerves, major nerves or something in your arm, and she like severed 2 of the 3 or something and had to have surgery, and she can't even use her arm now. And I was like, how are we going to craft if we don't have an arm, or how are we going to cut hair if we don't have an arm? So I'm really just like, I'm going to stand over here and watch you skate, because I'm too old for that now.
Did you see that Amy joined over the weekend? I'm the one who sent her a welcome email, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together that this was.
No, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. That's so awesome.
Amy, have you joined the private Facebook group yet? Did you receive the welcome email and get the links and all that stuff? Let us know if we need to resend it for you. But
if not, you can text me, because my number is still the exact same as it used to be too.
Yeah. We'll hook you up.
Elbow pads and a helmet.
Be careful in the garage. The floor might be tilted. Yours is
really level.
Yeah. She said, this is the voice of experience. Love her heart.
Do what?
She said, this is the voice of experience.
Oh, no.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. Becca, shout out to Amy for joining. Yes, Mom. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I broke my tailbone roller skating when I was in middle school. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that would be very terrible. You need knee, elbow pads, and a helmet if you're just learning to skate. I used to skate. I mean, I have skated. We had a friend who had rollerblades, and so I could rollerblade and I can ice skate, and like it was fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not wearing knee pads and a helmet. It's just not happening. I would rather break my arm.
Oh my God, you've solidified your fate right there. Dear Lord.
Oh gosh.
I can be in a bubble, Anna. You'll be safe. Yes, and my bills will be paid still too in that bubble. So that's fantastic.
I can craft in a sling.
You can craft in a sling. You can still make cut files.
Why can I find a Lynn Lily glue gun in that color? You can't find the Lynn Lily glue gun on Surebonder, Miss Linda? Is that what you're saying?
Is it the black and green one that she's finding?
Let me grab you the link. Hold on. Make sure to use the code Becca15, Becca 15 and you can get a percentage off.
Listen, she's definitely not going to change that code now that you're giving her a keychain.
No.
Rachel and I don't stand a chance at
Well,
having our own code.
it's not her. Sherbonder's the one who did it. It's their affiliate program, yeah.
Ew, my case is disgusting.
Lily. Here you go, Miss Linda. Wrong, Miss Linda. Hold on. There you go.
Terry was a speed skater when she was a lot younger.
Stop it. That's amazing.
Hey, have any of y'all ever been to a roller derby?
I want to go to a roller derby. How have I still not been?
Oh my gosh. So I used to date this guy that lived in Knoxville, which is about an hour from here, and Knoxville has way cooler stuff than Morristown. But there is a roller derby team there at the Civic Coliseum, and they'll do their competitions. It is intense, guys. It is intense. Those women are fierce. Like, definitely want to meet them in a back alley anywhere. We ended up going to this little pub thing afterwards, and their whole group was there, and I was like, there's going to be a fight. There is definitely going to be a fight. But it is just, it's like the female version of hockey or something. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's on the green and black. So the link that I just sent is the actual Lynn Lily one, but you could search under Sherbonder. You can just search Lynn Lily. Romo says you should play some paintball. It's safer and you're not on skates. Anna and I love to play paintball.
We are good
It's
at
been
paintball.
years, but I had a scar on my arm from paintball for like 4 years or something. I love paintball. Good times. Yeah, Anna's a hater.
Do what? Because you can't skate?
Anna doesn't believe you. Here's the thing. Anna is a hater. I could be the best skater in the world and she'd be like, she's all right.
I feel like we had videos of you and Wayne ice skating, and you're like this.
I didn't fall though. Well, I did fall
You
that
can't
one
if you're
time.
holding on to the side the whole time.
And quad skating, please. I did not hold on to the side the whole time.
Ice skating? What's quad skating?
Roller skates with 4 instead of 1. That's what they're called, quad skates. Oh my gosh. I used to play semi-pro paintball. I did not know this was a thing, Romo. I did not know this was a thing. Speaking of...
Let's just talk about, we had these at-home laser tag sets.
Yeah, I was going to say it.
And I've always not been fond of the dark or outside in the dark because there's critters and scary people and bad people and, Anyway, so we lived on about, 2 acres at the house, and we had all these woods behind us, and our brothers and all their friends would come over and play laser tag. And so Becca and I got to play one time, and I didn't want to get off of the driveway, so I just hid under vehicles the whole time while they were all out playing because I was a coward. But nothing got me either.
She'd do it today too.
I still don't love being outside in the dark. You just never know what's out there, guys.
I was the referee at our skating rink. I was the mean person that made you get off the rink if you were not being safe. So our referee at our rink is the sweetest man ever. And every time Fallon gets on, he'll go hold her hand and go around with her and give her some pointers. He is the sweetest little man ever. Anywho, I really don't want to go because there are 162 people still with us. But I really feel like we might be boring.
Like an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah,
is a lot.
I mean, I could talk all day. It's just
I talk for a living. That's big, and sometimes people get their hair done. But
yeah. Anyway, so 169 now watching.
Oh my gosh.
The stream started 74 minutes ago. Rachel's gonna be like, "What happened?"
We tried to get off, Rachel.
And I had a cry fell.
That wouldn't be a big surprise for her.
No.
We don't even have to tell her.
No. Anyway, we will be back Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Rachel will be here as well. Y'all are never boring. That is so sweet. Thank you. And then we'll be live, I think probably Thursday because my kid's last day of school is Friday. And it'll be half day, so I'll probably ended up getting them. So probably Wednesday and Thursday. What is the code for the discount glue gun? That would be Becca, BECCA 15. Oh no, Anna. I couldn't believe that. We were live. That was offensive.
I was gagging myself. Everyone knows you do it with your middle finger because it's longer.
Oh, that was offensive.
I was not flipping you the bird. I would. I was not. Sorry. I'm sorry if I offended you. Anyone on, not Becca, anyone on the camera, I'm sorry if I offended you.
And I recommend
Please
you do
forgive
not
me.
get night vision goggles. You might see things you don't want to see. They don't want you to get night vision goggles.
I'm not going to. Don't y'all worry.
Oh my goodness. All right. Do you have any last parting words, Anna?
Sorry, guys. Sorry for the bird. It really wasn't a bird, though. Sorry, Mom.
Romo's calling you a tough country Anna. We got to go on that note. That is so funny. Like, where do you live, Romo? Are the women in your life like frail flowers? I think it's because you're outspoken, and to a lot of people that seems...
So, real quick, we have this gazebo that we put up in the backyard, and it literally took me 11 hours to put the thing together. And one of my clients, that is a male client, said, did Mark not do it? And I was like, Mark helped me, but I am such a control freak, and I am 100% Doug Meyer's daughter, so of course I'm just going to do it by myself. And he was like, wait until I see him and talk to him about being the man. And I'm like, no, like, I'm the control freak. I want to do this. So
Yeah, we married men who didn't care for a reason.
because I want to be in control. So, I mean, tough country on that, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, Katie, Anna's going to live. It'll be fine.
Oh no, she really didn't. I just felt bad for you all if I offended you. I don't care if Becca was mad or not. That's happened a couple times, you know.
Only a couple.
Once or twice.
Only a couple.
What?
Hopefully YouTube does not see your bird.
Are they going to ban me?
No. You were gagging yourself.
That's probably contradictory too.
My fiance is from St. Louis, and they are different women in the Midwest than California women. I love the country accent. That's so funny. All right, friends, we will see you Wednesday. Anna will not see you.
I will not. I'll be doing hair.
Yeah, but if you buy a membership, then
Please
she'll
buy a
be
membership.
that much closer
Please get me out of that salon.
to being here full time, which is
crippled.
what we want. Also, we need a bigger studio, so we could use the funds. We could use the support. What is wrong with Rachel? Nothing's wrong with Rachel. She's, as far as I know, 100% fine. She is on a fun weekend cabin trip with her aunt and mother for her aunt's birthday. Anyway, have a fantastic day. See you all later.